Announcing the arrival of the guests of honor. Ladies and gentlemen, please.
Term negaraku, followed by
A global revolution and commitment are the essential development. This is the pledge. Managed at this is the pledge. Managed at UUM the whole. UUM the whole. Emphasis is given to the advancement of higher learning, a voice of its students. Of higher learning, a voice of its students.
The management university talking about sustainable management university talking about sustainability to get the students.
Its academic fraternity industry invested as facilities and at its best leaders with the highest integrity.
Itself to become a highly
The highest quality of education awards and accredit. The royal patronage, the enormous achievements.
But academics in our motto of Ilmu.
We love UUM.
The eminent management university.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. First and foremost, the Director General of Public Service Malaysia, the Director General of Public Service Malaysia, Professor Datuk Dr. Muhammad Fuad Sa'dan, Professor Datuk Dr. Muhammad Fuad Sa'dan, Vice Board of Directors IIM, Vice Board of Directors IIM, Muhammad Din, Chief Executive,
The Associate Professor,
Din, Chief Executive,
the Associate Professor, Property Directors, Conference, Property Directors, Conference 2025 with blessing, Doctor.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sallam. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sallam mujibatin nada wa amwalana wa ahla asadi wa ziyad Allahumma hawin alaina fi tafarruquna bihi mimriyan wa la matruda al-akhirati hasanah rabbil alamin.
and platform gather scholars on the evolving complexity, public affairs in the area, promote knowledge sharing and encourage
And participation.
It is with great pleasure and deliver the welcoming address.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Haji Abdul Aziz of Integrity IIM, Wira Dr. Ahmad Muhammad Din, Senior Assistant Datuk Seri Haji Mustafman of Sarawak, Profesor Dr. Satapwan Directors Conference sama memanjatkan kesyukuran list conference yang sama menjayakan seminar. Since our estate public sector development presenting issue, we innovation government reform. Ladies and gentlemen, for generosity also goes to the school for their commitment and hard work to fight. We will intake spark enduring academic collaboration that promote come to Universiti Utara Malaysia. Taufiq wal Hidayah. Wassalamualaikum.
Thank you, Yang Berbahagia.
As we continue with our shape the landscape of public service at the School of Government. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in this.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim wa sahbihi ajma'in. Haji Muhammad Syukur Haji Mokhtar dan Vice Chancellor Universiti yang berusaha Management Committee of Government UUM Ta'ala kerana dengan limpah Public Affairs 2025 agenda reformasi perkhidmatan awam seterusnya kepada Universiti Utara untuk bersama-sama berbincang global credible dynamic era an option for public sector impact manage our responsibility Profesor Dr. Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan kerajaan lebih bertanggung tumbuhan ekonomi semata bermaruah. Sip. Yang berbahagia Tan Sri, Datuk Sri, Datuk-Datuk, Profesor, Dr. Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, bagi menjayakan Malaysia Madani, satu program susulan perlu diwujudkan dan dilaksanakan. Justru di sinilah munculnya agenda reformasi perkhidmatan awam ataupun ARPA demi membentuk sektor awam yang lebih dinamik, people-centric dan dipacu oleh prestasi sebenar. Perkhidmatan awam tidak lagi boleh bergerak sendiri. Kerjasama strategik dan sinergi antara agensi, kementerian, jabatan, swasta serta industri mesti diperkukuhkan lagi. Ini adalah untuk meruntuhkan tembok silo antara entiti. Perkongsian sumber secara optimum mampu mencipta impak yang lebih besar dan berkesan. Agenda reformasi ini turut memberi tumpuan kepada pembangunan digital dengan AI sebagai pemangkin modernisasi. Dengan AI, perkongsian data antara agensi dapat dipercepatkan. Analisis keperluan rakyat dapat dipertajamkan dan penyampaian perkhidmatan dapat diperibadikan. Memetik kata-kata Alvin Toffler, seorang pemikir masa hadapan, the illiterate of the 21st century will not be those who cannot read and write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn and relearn. Maka dalam kita mendakap AI, kita harus bersedia untuk beradaptasi dan memperbaharui pendekatan kita tanpa kita mengorbankan asas nilai yang telah kita pegang selama ini. Yang berbahagia Tan Sri, Datuk Sri, Datuk-Datuk, Doktor, Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, bagi mendukung gagasan Malaysia Madani dan ARPA tadi, saya telah memperkenalkan kerangka nilai baru dalam sektor awam, iaitu hemat. Kerangka ini merupakan perubahan minda dalam cara berfikir dan bertindak. Kita perlu berani menghadapi reformasi ini, teguh dalam pelaksanaan, cekap dalam penyampaian dan jelas dalam komunikasi demi memenuhi jangkaan masyarakat yang semakin meningkat. Hemat ialah asas moral kita, menjadi tunjang kepada perkhidmatan awam yang berasaskan integriti dan kepertanggungjawaban bersama bagi memastikan harapan rakyat dipenuhi. Bagi pembudayaan nilai-nilai ini, GPA telah melancarkan pelbagai inisiatif seperti menerbitkan buku, siri bual bicara, turun padang dan kursus dalam talian. Dan yang terkini, saya ingin mengajak semua jabatan kerajaan di peringkat persekutuan dan negeri dan juga universiti-universiti untuk menyertai dashboard hemat. Dashboard ini bukan sahaja mempromosikan ikhtiar-ikhtiar penambahbaikan penyampaian perkhidmatan awam kepada umum dalam satu platform, malah ianya bertujuan untuk membudayakan nilai-nilai inovasi dan penyampaian perkhidmatan yang baik kepada rakyat. Esteemed guests, respected scholars, distinguished speakers, colleagues and dear participants, I sincerely hope that this discussion and presentation throughout this conference will spark new ideas, forge better policies and inspire best practice in the public sector. Hopefully, summary of conference suggestion could be forwarded to my office after the event. Congratulations once again to speakers, participants and organizers, especially for making this prestigious gathering a reality. And with that, it is with great pleasure I declare the 4th International Conference on Government and Public Affairs 2025 officially open. Thank you. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri for the inspiring speech just delivered. We kindly invite Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri to remain at the front of the stage for the conference gimmick.
We would also like to invite Yang Berusaha Associate Professor Dr. Sukri Khalid, Dean of SOG UUM, to accompany Yang Berbahagia Chairman of the UUM Board of Directors, Yang Berbahagia Datuk Vice Chancellor, and Yang Berusaha Tuan Haji Abdul Rahman to join Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to the stage as we now invite Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Wan Ahmad Dahlan to symbolically mark the official launch of the 4th International Conference on Government and Policy Affairs. Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri, we kindly invite Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 4th International Conference on Government and Public Affairs is now official.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now move on to another significant moment in today's event, the signing of Memorandum of Understanding between University Utara Malaysia and the Malaysian Institute of Integrity. It's our great honor to invite Yang Berusaha Professor Dr. Muhammad Fuad Sa'dan, Vice Chancellor of University Utara Malaysia, and Yang Berusaha Tuan Haji Rahman Muhammad Din, Chief Executive Officer of the Malaysian Institute of Integrity, to proceed with the signing ceremony to be witnessed by the guests of honor. We now invite the signatories to kindly exchange the signed MOU documents.
May this memorandum of understanding serve as a catalyst for impactful and strategic collaboration between University Utara Malaysia and the Malaysian Institute of Integrity for the betterment of public governance and national integrity.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, as we approach the culmination of today's proceedings, we will now commence the presentation of mementos which stand as tokens of our sincere gratitude. It's with great honor and sincere appreciation that we invite Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Syukur to present these tokens of gratitude to Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Wan Ahmad Dahlan and Yang Berusaha Tuan Haji Abdul Rahman in recognition of their invaluable contributions. Thank you, Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri and our guests of honor. Kindly return to your seats.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this special moment, we warmly invite everyone to join us for a group photograph to capture the memories of this meaningful occasion. Our photographer will kindly guide us through the process.
May we invite the guests at the back to stand up and proceed to the front.